So this topic about the practicality of courses, you should start at the level you are in. For those who are employed and they are working somewhere, I know of many managers who never pursued areas. You find a human resource manager who was an engineer. They based courses here, certification courses here, to be able to get technical skills in human resources. And that's what most people have done. You'll find somebody becoming a very senior person, and they have pursued practical courses on the side to supplement the degree courses they did. If you're in the university and you selected a course and you already know, maybe this course will make my life so difficult to get a job. What you need to do is to find a way, and you get help and other resources to do a technical course on the side on an area where you know the market can easily provide a job for you. There are those who have done CPAs, for example. There are those who have done IT courses on the side. There are those who have done, these days we have a myriad of courses. We have new career options. People are becoming comedians. People are becoming very good in photography and other art areas. There are places in this Kenya where you can be able to get those skills. And these days, you can do some things online. You can Google, try to learn with yourself, with what you have, so that you can acquire a skill. If you have a skill, most people will look for you. Stand assured, most people will look for you. So for those who are employed, you can also look for ways of advancing your career by doing those things. Number one, be of value to the organization. Provide value, results, outcomes, outputs to the kind of work you are doing. This will force you to Google, look for small technical courses, look for technical information that can help you advance your agenda. Basically, there are so many things that can, depending on which level you are, so that in the next 10 years, you'll have the career option that you so much desire. Like I said, if you are following your passion, do it cautiously, so that as you follow your passion, there's an intersection of passion and the practical aspect of our country in terms of work. If those things can intersect, you have a passion and you can easily get an opportunity once you finish your course. That is perfect. If you have a passion and there are no opportunities, I would not advise you to pursue that. You can pursue it as a hobby on the side, but remember, for you to be able to feed yourself, do a home for your family, and do those basic things in life, you need an income. Please select a course that will give you some practical aspects in life as we go forward. I know there are so many ideas that you have in your mind as we speak. There are those who want to start businesses, for example, and these are things we have covered in other topics as well. Be practical even in the business that you start. Look for a business, especially those who don't want to pursue education any further. Maybe you have just done your undergraduate and you're okay. Some have just done one college diploma and they now want to pursue business. Do a business which is practical, a business where there is a need in the society, not just any business. And we have this culture in our country, which is not so bad, if well honest. If you find someone is doing photography, everyone start doing photography. If someone starts an M-Pesa shop, you'll find 10 others. If someone starts selling land and they look like they are succeeding, everyone gets on board. It's not such a bad culture for our country, because countries like China most likely developed because they learned so much. People say there's a university of copying in China, and they have succeeded. Basically, what I'm saying, look for something practical. Whether you are copying or not, it has to be very practical, either for your career or for your small business that you are planning to start. So, are you in high school and working so hard and praying that you'll get a job? Are you in college doing a course you selected? Maybe it's the right one, or maybe it's a course that you selected because you did not have options. You already know what to do. Be someone who is informed and look for what is practical. Do small courses on the side. By the time you are in 4th year, 3rd year, or when the time you are finishing, you usually get a job in the area that is practical, and you can develop yourself from there. If you're already working, you got a job, look for practical ways of advancing your career. And the last three, there are those who selected something that they don't like. Like I say, you have so many years to live. You can make a decision to change slowly. I have friends who have done 2 degree courses. They did the first one and realized this is not what I wanted. You sacrifice the next 3-4 years to do something that you feel is what you should pursue in life. But remember, it should be practical. In our Kenyan aspect, if you feel you can be able to access other countries, well and good. You can be able to do any course, maybe do some courses where you can't easily find opportunities in Kenya and you can find in the US. Well and good. If you have that kind of capability, you can go ahead. But for most Kenyans, most likely you'll find a job in the current environment you are in our country. And it is good to be very practical. I would like a situation where, and this is one of my visions, a situation where we can develop our country, especially for the millions of young people who we keep saying they don't have jobs. There are so many fields where you can even start something small. Areas like manufacturing, for example, where all these things that we consume in our country, talk about toothpicks, talk about detergents, talk about fast-moving consumer goods, talk about even electronics themselves. We have very good brains in this country. Kenya is one of those countries where you have powerful human capital, human resources. We even export to other countries. I have friends who have done engineering. They work in Tanzania, they work in DRC. Some of them have gone to South Africa, Mozambique, Ethiopia. But it's very rare when you have other African countries coming to us. Very rare. It tells you that we have the right capacity. We can do what China is doing. And this can only be done if you take it upon yourself, you as a young person. Maybe you should work in an area that is practical to the economy of Kenya, an area that is practical to your life because you can get an income, or start a small business in something that is very practical. Who said we can't manufacture all these things China is doing? We have the knowledge, we have the training, we have that willingness as a society to be able to change. Who said we can't? And I'll throw this back squarely to you as a young person. As a person, evaluate what is practical for you. And I say this, there are so many people who are wasting their lives, maybe in gambling. You waste like 100 every day. Do you know that money can be used to advance your life? Do other much better things. This squarely lies on you. It doesn't lie with the government. We keep blaming the government all the time. But you can start something for yourself, which you'll be very proud about in the future. So, I believe this will be helpful to you as you select practical careers in life, practical small businesses or big businesses in life, practical options in life. And I would like you to share this with your friends. Leave your comment, ask questions. There are those who do inboxes, and we try our best to respond to them. And please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more of this to be able to enlighten you based on my experiences in life. And remember, also impact someone else by sharing this content.